on, everybody? Welcome to the Voicemail Dump Truck on this Thursday, February 19th, 2026. Hope you are doing well, hanging in there, doing the best you can. My name is Jeff Baclar. Welcome to the podcast, folks. We've got a special guest joining us on the dump truck today. We're going to get to him in just a second. But first, Mike Minotti, how are you?
I'm doing well. It is in the 50s last couple of days, so all of that snow from way back when during the snow apocalypse is finally mostly melted, and it's kind of nice to see grass again, even if it's all kind of gray and wet and muddy and disgusting and hurtful. I still like seeing it. Hurtful, yes.
You'd have a good conversation with my mother-in-law because that's all she wants to talk about the second she gets on the phone is what the weather is like where she lives and what the weather is like where I live. Jan Ochoa, how are you, bud?
I'm good. I got this shoehorn for free, so now I'm living the shoehorn life.
Nice.
Damn, that's fancy.
Just slide right in, baby.
Lad on the block joining us. He was hitchhiking in a cul-de-sac, so we picked him up because he looked like he could play the part. Folks, welcome to the Voicemail Dump Truck, Jesse Vitelli.
Hello. Thank you for having me. How's it going?
Thank you for being here. How are you, sir? The beard's coming in nice and thick. Looking good.
Thank you. I'm big chillin'. I do desperately need to trim the beard. I do need a haircut. I'm waiting till we get a little bit closer to PAX East so I can look sharp for that and not have to get two different haircuts.
Smart.
Spend a lot of money.
That's going to be here soon. Oh my God.
But haircuts have gotten so expensive, at least by me, that I have to like budget them. You know what I mean? Like it used to be you just go get your haircut, you pay $20. Now it's like a $50 endeavor. So now I got to be strategic.
$50, really?
For beard and haircut, yeah.
Oh.
So I could do my beard myself, but I like when my barber does it. But now I got a plan.
They're good at it. I'm sure I've talked about this guy a bunch. He means a lot to me. I don't know him anymore. I hope he's still around. I used to go to a barbershop, a very old school Italian barbershop in Hoboken. I've heard it's since closed up. Oh. Nick the barber, who just would smoke like 7 cigarettes while cutting your hair.
While cutting your hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
While like ash on your head, like the whole thing, not on purpose, of course. He'd watch Ancient Aliens on the Learning Channel or TLC, whatever it's called, and then he would like always wax poetic about whatever kind of conspiracy theory, the flavor of the week. But he had a good heart. You know?
Yeah, sure. He meant well. Maybe it closed because the aliens got him. He knew too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I left Hoboken, he was about 72. So, you know, he's pushing 80 now if he's still around. But you know, those old Mikey, you know, all these and obviously Jesse, these old Italian cats, man, they hang in there, bud. Full head of hair.
Man, yeah, well, in my experience, they hang in there until they don't, right? And it's
that's kind of everybody.
Years of cigarettes and wine have stopped my heart suddenly, is usually the case with them.
It's all the limoncello. That's really what it is. It gets them in the end.
I got my limoncello LaCroix right now. I'm ready to go.
This guy...
It's my backup for when my sody from my Hotheads burritos is done. Double fisted my liquids. I gotta always be sipping. Maybe it's a problem. I gotta have a drink with me. I can't sit here if I don't have some kind of liquid around me.
Hey, hydrating.
Yeah, and maybe it should just be a tub of water, but like it's always like a limoncello or a little sody pop or my green tea or my Liquid Death.
On the desk also, but keep all your other fun beverages. Yeah. It's important to keep the fun beverages.
Yeah.
I have a lot of Liquid Death regret right now because I was very anti-Liquid Death for a long time, even though everybody was like, "Oh, get over it, Mike. It's a good thing, actually." Blah blah blah. And finally, I cave into peer pressure and I just started drinking Liquid Death because they had a root beer flavor, and I was finally like, "Oh, I like Liquid Death." And now apparently, Liquid Death just did an AI commercial, and now everyone hates them. And now I'm stuck over on this other side. I'm like, what the hell? Everyone was like, you need to like Liquid Death or you are a bad, hateful person. And now everyone's like, no, we don't like Liquid Death now. I'm like, great. Fantastic.
It's crazy to me that...
Oh, Dr. Death. Is that what it's called? Oh, Liquid Death is right. That's excuse me. Sorry.
It's crazy to me that Liquid Death would have the kind of like sort of wherewithal to resonate and sort of build itself up from this baby brand and just have like the kind of like the right sort of instincts almost every step of the way, and then become this very valuable brand, and then like at its peak just completely shit the bed with this shit. Like, it's incredible to me how you could be so like on finger on the pulse, and then in the next move you're just like, I'm gonna torpedo my own company here.
It happens.
Man, that's the American dream.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You build up a company until you could crash and burn it.
Jesse,
right?
Jesse, you're a connoisseur of the Olipop, and I am Olipop curious.
Olipop is for the people. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What's your question?
Yeah.
I just don't know what's the gateway, what's the entry, what's the flavor I should be going
Let me
for.
tell you, strawberry vanilla is the top Olipop flavor. All the homies will tell you that. Don't mess with Poppy. Poppy's owned by Pepsi. We don't like them.
Okay.
What?
They got their own refrigerator in the grocery store. Olipop's on the shelf with everything else. It's for the people.
Okay.
So this is like the yogurt soda. What is it?
It's not yogurt soda.
Well,
it's
because
a
they always
prebiotic soda. It's a prebiotic.
All right, what's the difference between a probiotic and a prebiotic?
I wish I knew.
Who the fuck knows, man?
One's
They just got
free.
nice.
Well, one's in the professional circuit, and the other one is still in the amateurs.
Just because you got nice fonts doesn't mean I'm drinking this shit.
I have
don't
the
know.
SpongeBob themed Olipop in my fridge right now. The
Is it pineapple flavor?
Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
that makes
SpongeBob
sense.
can. It's the one
Yeah, it
collab
makes
they've
sense.
done.
So they put in, all right, little glance at the ingredients here. Marshmallow root, which implies that marshmallows are like naturally occurring.
Aren't they
Right.
not like
Yeah,
they're
you grow them in the ground like any other good root vegetable.
I just don't understand a lot of these ingredients. It's all the stevia, right? It's just that stevia shit. Is that what it is? That's how it's
Could be.
sweetened. Yeah.
Well, it's that or agave nectar these days, right?
yeah.
Don't
That's
read
what
the
that's
label.
what the liquid death does, I think.
Don't
Okay.
peek behind the curtain. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
Jesse,
Yeah.
we haven't had you on in a really long time. Oh, there is marshmallow. That's like a real perennial plant native to Europe. Okay, wonderful. Jesse, it's been a minute. What have you been up to? What's going on in your world? What's going on in your life? How's everything hanging?
Everything's going pretty well. It's been a pretty strong start to the year. I quit smoking. That was exciting.
Wow,
Hell
good
yeah.
job.
That was exciting.
Smoking cigs or
Smoking cigs,
everything?
Smoking cigs,
Sure.
vaping, whatever. No more smoke in my life. I
Got it.
quit drinking. That was cool. Started going to the gym.
Nice.
Live in Moss.
Wow, now you're just showing off.
You know what? I'm trying. And then somebody was like, "Hey, would you give up for Lent?" And I was like, "I've given up enough. You know what?
You're
I'm done
good.
giving things up."
Yeah, you're
Um,
fine.
But yeah, it's been great. I've been going to a bunch of concerts. Got a bunch of concerts coming up. Going to see the Wonder Years. Going to see
Ooh.
Joyce Manor.
Ooh.
Drain. Got a big one.
Oh,
Taxis
Hey,
is on the
saw-
horizon.
Shouts
You
out
saw
to
the
Jesse.
Wonder Years already?
No, the 2 weeks from now. They're playing
Nice.
in Brooklyn, like on the 4th, I think.
Okay, cool.
Shouts out to Jesse for putting me on Joyce Manor, because like the best albums that are less than 20 minutes, I'm in and I'm out.
They get in again. That new album's 19 minutes and it rules.
It's great.
man. My girlfriend was trying so hard to expose me to good music, and each time she'd be like, "Tell Jen you listen to this, he'll be impressed." And I don't remember any of the names of these people. I'm sorry.
Are you listening to Lil Uzi Vert or like a Playboy Cardi or like a Chief Keef? What do you rock?
None of those sound familiar.
Ooh.
No,
Mike Minotti, you strike me as a big King Von guy.
King Von, don't know him. Don't know that king.
Okay.
What
Is it
region does he
Baby
cover?
Keem? Is that
Baby
is that
Keem.
their name?
I just remember we got like she played Pick at the Disco. I was like, oh, I like their album 5 in the Afternoon, and then she's like, oh, that's their worst one. And apparently everyone thinks that because it's the one that it just sounds like the Beatles, right? So yeah. Jesse
Somebody
made
said
a
they're
face
trying to
when I
bring the
said
Beatles
it.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not their best. It's not bad though. I wouldn't say it's bad.
It's fun. It's kind of boppy and happy, and I like that.
You know,
I think
that's not bad.
you have your entire relationship with music, Mike. It's just like it's so interesting to me because it's like I've met people like you before who are just like music is just out there, and I kind of like don't see it or hear it rather, and I'm always just sort of like flummoxed by that kind of position in life where it's such a popular and pervasive art form, and it's just like,
I like
yeah,
music.
no, this is no shade. I just think it's interesting.
I just like I just never been much of a I gotta listen to the new albums kind of guy, right? Like, what's the new stuff happening? I've never been that. Like, I'll listen to the radio, like I'll know like what some of the hits are if you play them to me because I'll hear them on the radio, right? So
Is that your like main music discovery tool? Is just like things that are on the radio?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
how
pretty
you kind of
old.
get
I'm kind of
exposed to
old
things.
that way, right?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think I said before the most in tune I ever was with music was in 2011, like when I was really working in the kitchen of a pizza place, and we just played like the radio constantly. It's like I knew every hit song from 2011. I'll take a grenade for you, whatever, and sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Right, I'm ready for that. I'm good there. I think Katy Perry was popping off pretty hard. It's like I'm mildly familiar with her.
Yeah, you got that
Before everyone
2011
hated
music
her.
down.
Yeah, I've got 2011 down pretty good, but turns out shit that was 15 years ago. So that's not very contemporary anymore.
I only listened to music for 1 year.
I had
2011.
1 year where I was really up to it, and then I'm back to the Nino Kune soundtrack.
It is amazing that how music can really teleport you to a different time. The last time I really listened to the radio, I think was in like 1998, 1999 when I was working at a pharmacy, and they would just have like Z100, which is like the New York, top 50. Yeah. They would just blast that all day long. And this was like around what the hell, Kiss Me, that song, and
Sixpence,
like
something.
Yeah, and nonetheless,
Depends
something
on
like
the
that.
Richter.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. And then like I Get Knocked Down, like shit like that.
Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba up heavy there,
Thump
wild. Yeah, absolutely wild. And the second I hear that song, I'm instantly transported to like standing behind a register selling old ladies cigarettes and lottery tickets.
Sure.
Because that's really what pharmacies are, right?
Yeah.
You have to, you notice that, right? Like you have to walk through the gift shop to get your drugs. You gotta make your way through the peeps.
Oh, that's smart. I see how that is.
Is
It's
it?
like it's like the store at the end of a ride in Disney World. I get it.
Right. It's smart or gross. I can't tell.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both, right? Oh God, man, so many cigarettes. So many cigarettes. It's a good thing you quit there.
Yeah.
Vitelli, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I think those might be bad for you.
Well,
Turns out they're bad for you.
Turns out.
I don't know.
My doctor
These days,
was stoked, though. He was so excited. My doctor, my biggest supporter.
hell yeah. My doctor's always just like, you're not smoking that weed, right? I'm like, no, doc, I'm eating it.
I did
like,
get
"Good
caught in a
job."
TikTok shop ad with my doctor, though. I think he was trying to sell me supplements through TikTok shop.
Oh, really? Okay. Abort. All right. What else is happening this week? How are you guys doing? With other things. I want to know what I missed. I'll tell you what I did while you were thinking about what I missed. I had maybe the best skiing day of my entire life on Sunday.
Life.
Oh,
I'm not
with the
joking.
igloo?
No, the igloo was Saturday, but that was part of the same trip. Yes. I was in Maine. I was in Bethel, Maine, home of Sunday River. It was like such an impressive East Coast mountain. I myself, Dib and Stace, we were up there with friends of ours who live right on the mountain. Holy shit, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys ski. I don't know if Chat is like a big ski snowboarding people. Like, when I say the sense of like complete liberation of just like the entire mountain just beautiful and perfect and serene, and conditions were mint. I cannot overstate. Sorry, like how incredible this entire experience was. Do you guys ski? Can you relate?
I've never skied in my life.
No?
Not once.
No?
Wow. Whoa.
I want you, Jesse?
so bad.
Yeah.
Well, so my brother does it all the time, but he never invites me. He just goes with his friends. So it's like the only person in my life that skis or snowboards doesn't invite me. So I've never gone, and my parents aren't big into it. So
Yeah.
I think I assume I would hurt myself.
I think at this point in life, like maybe it's not the right kind of sport to pick up
Yeah,
if you've not done it
I
a
missed the
lot.
window there for sure. Right. Is there
Like-
is there like the ride version of skiing where I can just like there's something on a track just going down the hill and I can just kind of
Yeah.
tubing. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go tubing. Could you put me in something with a seatbelt?
No,
Yeah,
I don't think I can actually. Yeah,
the tubes that have like 5 people in them, and you go down like a kind of normal hill. Yeah,
Oh,
seems
I don't
dangerous,
even think
too.
that's safe either, man.
Mikey,
I don't.
you and me, doubles
it's
luge.
safer than putting Mike on skis and sending him down a mountain.
Mike, do you know how to skate? Can you skate?
No, I thought I
Rollerblade
used
or ice
to,
skate?
and I used to, and then I hadn't in like 20 years. When I went last year, I immediately fell and broke my wrist. So that was a mistake.
We're gonna go with the tube where you sit down and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And it just goes down the hill.
But I don't want to go backwards. It's gonna spin. I'm gonna go
I
backwards.
can't help. There's
I'll
only so
scream
many
like
things I can do for you, man.
I'll scream, and then they're gonna make fun of me, Jesse. They do when I scream. My stepmom was vicious when I did Space Mountain with her. She was like, "Mike, you screamed like a girl the entire time, and it was funny." I was like, "Thank you."
Was this
Are you still
recently?
scream on rides now?
It's
Are
like
you not
5
like
years
numb to
ago.
them?
Am I numb to what?
Like just like going on Space Mountain at this point? Because you
I
I
also
assume you've been on
scream.
some-
Well, I could scream pretty good. I do. It does just kind of come out sometimes. Yeah, for sure. Because it's scary and it still gets me like woo. And we're going down these hills and I go ah. It's that. I think it's that noise that gets her.
That's a good soundboard.
It's good.
Yeah, but
It's good.
you do that well. So I feel like the execution of the scream eclipses the fact that you are shrieking like a small child.
Yes. I think that's what that was. Yeah, it's not like a small child.
It's your inner child being
Why
so
do I
excited.
I feel like there's a Yoshi's Island enemy who sounds like the noise I'm making right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm the baby. I think I'm the fucking baby.
Yeah, you're the baby riding
Yeah.
Yoshi back.
Yeah, I'm the fucking baby Mario.
Well, shit. I wish one of you had any experience with skiing. You could maybe like enjoy the
Yeah,
things I have to
can't
talk about.
relate.
But I guess I'll fucking just move on.
There's a skiing themed water park in Disney World where there's like a ski lift, and I went on that once.
Oh, cool. Look, I think this might be cool. Anyone can appreciate this. So now ski lifts have like bubbles, right? So like instead of you just dangling, they put a windshield in the front of the ski lift. And this thing was an 8-person lift, okay? And 8 seats on the lift, and then a shield goes over it, and it's like super quick, and it's fucking heated seats.
Heated
you guys.
seats.
Is it like
Whoa.
a bullet train, but like a ski lift? Like it's designed to just.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the bullet train version of a
Wow.
ski lift. Like you
Alright,
get up,
okay.
you climb thousands of feet in a couple minutes. It is unbelievable.
Backlar, would it be frowned upon if I went up on the ski lift and then I went back down on the ski lift?
You're not even I don't think you're getting there because you got to go through like the easy pass first. Because now, like to get on, you have a little card in your sleeve that the gates open up, so you can just walk through the gate. I don't know how you're doing this. I'll also tell you, yes, heavily frowned upon. There's so look, everyone in chat's like, oh, you're such a bougie bitch. Like, look, skiing's expensive. I'm not gonna say it's not expensive. Like, it sucks that it's so much money, and it's only skyrocketed in price in the last 10 years. But holy shit, like, the amount of etiquette and like bullshit that is also associated with skiing, with the sport of skiing, forget it. You have to, it's almost like, it's like soup Nazi shit. You got to like fall in line or you were going to get blasted.
No ski for
sure.
you. Yeah.
No ski for you. It's shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, like snowboarders are like between us kind of hate snowboarders.
Are they the bad boys of the hill? Because I would always assume that about them.
Well, like they all think they're like so tough, and all they do is push the snow off the trail. Like they've got this big fat, popsicle stick, and it just shaves off all the snow so that you're just left with like an icy base, and that plays hell with skiing and any other sports. There's a war coming between the skiers and the snowboarders. And skiing's back. Skiing's back in a big way. I mean, anecdotally, but I do. I'd wager that Zoomers and younger are ski first for sure.
Interesting. Okay.
Now,
Mr. For so long it was snowboarding.
Snow,
Yeah.
like
That was a cool thing,
millennials are the ultimate, or is like the last snowboarding generation. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Backlar, how do you feel about the documentary that examines this relationship between skiers and snowboarders called Johnny Tsunami?
I knew that was coming.
Thank you, Jesse.
The documentary.
Is that Disney Channel original?
Yes, baby.
Yeah,
it's a decom.
Yes, it is, Michael. Yes, it is, Michael.
Wow. Hey, Idkey in chat said that this noise, that one, that's the bird from Donkey Kong Country. That's what it is.
Cool.
Oh, shit, it is.
Thank God someone identified that. It's been killing me.
Yeah.
I haven't stopped thinking about it.
What else did I miss, boys? Or should we move on?
It's a short
We were good at Overwatch. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
guys
So
been
that
playing?
was, yeah. Oh yeah. It's been back,
Hell
baby.
And it's been a good time. I've been playing.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, so that's been nice. My house is a mess. Boy, I gotta clean my house. It's becoming a problem. I just kind of keep playing video games or keep working or going on trips or sleeping. And
What does that mean?
I just that's all I do. I just been doing these things. At some point, I need to carve out some hours here and like do the fucking dishes. I got just stacks of games. I keep buying old games, and they're just kind of like I have the shelves back here, and I need to rearrange them so I can fit in these new games because you don't see them, but like right over there, it's just kind of fat stacks of old games, unorganized. The Sega Saturns mixed in with the PS1s and the N64s. It's a fucking mess.
When you
I
say
got
it's
just
like
VMUs in reach. Why can I reach and grab 2 VMUs? I don't need these. Oh, this one's a memory card. I look like an idiot. But why? Why are these right here? I gotta find a place for these.
pretty wild how different we are.
What?
You
What
know?
a wild life.
Yeah,
to
like
live.
wait, explain to me. So
No.
you yourself, I want to unpack this just a little bit if you'd humor me, Mike.
Sure.
You said it's a problem. Okay, you
big
live
problem.
alone. Now you yourself are saying it's a problem. What was the threshold? What was the tipping point for you where you were like, this is a problem?
Oh, it's been a problem. I've known for a while it's been a problem. I could tell when it's a mess. The clothes situation, pretty bad too. There are a lot of just like clothes on the floor in the bedroom right now, so that's a big problem. And I gotta really organize it. The problem is there's like 5 different things, and I just like, what's the priority here? What's the priority here? Because the kitchen's a mess with the dishes. This place is a mess with the video games, and my bedroom's a mess with the clothes. And I have choice paralysis about which thing to get figured out first at the moment. That's the issue. Oh, and the tub. Oh, I gotta scrub the tub again. It got all dirty again, so I gotta clean the shower tub thing, and that's annoying. Oh, I wish it wasn't a tub. I don't even use the tub part. It's too small, and now this tub gets all gross. I wish I had like some tile in there. But what am I gonna like redo my bathroom? I'm not that guy. I'm not
Instead
that
of
guy.
cleaning it,
I'm not that guy.
Grout and rip out all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just
using
putting one
some
of those
bleach.
tub shells on top of my old tub. Problem solved. That's the way to do it, man. That's flying.
Yeah. And like, yeah, like Chad's like hire a cleaner. I want to do that, but like the cleaner can't come in and organize my video games or like
No.
my shirts. Like I have clutter. It's not so much the the sweeping and the dusting. Yes, that's that's something I can hire someone to come in and help. But like I have organizational issues right now.
Mike,
Deep
I
dark.
would,
Yeah.
I would start with the wet things.
That's true.
Food
The wet
things.
things. I mean, here's what I
Yeah.
really should start with, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to say it. It's embarrassing. Here's what I have to start with, and here's where maybe that gets me depressed. The tree is still up.
That's
The tree's
okay.
up. It's not
That's
okay.
all right.
I'm a piece
It's
of
still
shit.
winter.
I'm a
Yeah.
piece of shit. The tree is up.
Mike, what do you mean? It's February 19th. That's not too late.
I'm a bad person.
It's not too late. You
Never
I
gotta
take
gotta
it
do
out.
something about it.
Yeah. Stacy
Just
keeps
keep it up all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, she keeps up a winter tree that has no Christmas like shit on it.
Oh, that's
She
smart.
keeps it up till the end of winter, which is more than a month away. You're good,
Yeah.
bud.
And well, here's the problem too: is my Star Trek: The Next Generation Lego set came in with the Enterprise D, and like that's what I want to do. I want to put that together. I don't want to put things away. I want to put that together. I want to play with my Legos.
Well, have
My
it be a little
garden.
tree.
You got to put things away so you have somewhere to put the
Right,
Legos.
because I
in.
have
Right.
nowhere to put it right now. That's a
Yeah.
good point. You know what? That's a good point, Jen. I will not
That's
allow
the
myself
motivation.
to play with my toys until I clean my room. I
Yeah,
have to be
hold
my
on.
own mom.
Hold back your treats. Hold back your treats, right?
None of that. No Disney themed magical Tetris challenge for the N64.
Nope.
Nothing fun until Mikey cleans his room and his toilet.
You know what I'd like to do for you, Mikey? I'll offer this service to you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you one of these Wi-Fi safes, and you put all your treats in the Wi-Fi safe.
Well,
Then
this Lego thing's pretty big.
it's fine. They come in big sizes. Then when you've done all your chores, you give me a walkthrough FaceTime of the cleaned establishment, and then I unlock it remotely, and you have your treats.
I like to imagine you know about these because this is where you store the dragons. Oh, wasn't there a dragon update, by the way? Is there a situation with the 3D printed dragons?
Let's just say there's like competition coming in. Let's just say like people are wise. People are getting wise.
Jesse,
and
do you
I've
know
already
about
had to.
these dragons?
No.
So Dib, in his entrepreneurial, I won't say that word again because I'm not going to try. You all know what I mean. Yep. In his endeavors, he decided that he was going to sell 3D printed dragons to his schoolmates during lunchtime.
We've all had that grind before. We've all tried to sell our classmates something. For me, it was gum. I used to sell gum to my classmates.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Your home bespoke or like
No, I would go buy a big thing of like Hubba Bubba and sell it for 25 cents a pop, and I'd make like $30 a week just selling it.
Let's go.
Smart. Yeah. Smart.
But, okay, so 3D printed dragons.
3D printed dragon. So yeah, a little more complicated. To make a long story short, he basically had a whole scheme planned out, knew what he was going to charge, and he had a bunch of orders in the queue, and then some fucking narc in his lunchroom was like, "Hey, is Dylan allowed to do what he's doing?" And he got, and the business was shut down. We found alternative ways to deliver product and receive payment, but the primary shop in lunchtime has been shuttered, sadly. And now there's new dragons in town. I actually got a text message from someone who will remain nameless who said, "Hey, just want you to know I have a nephew who may or may not be making dragons too."
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, it'd be a shame if something happened to those dragons. It'd be a shame if something happened to that 3D printer. Maybe we, stay in your own lane, something like that.
Wow.
Pay you some protection money. Make sure they don't come by and do anything to those 3D printers.
The big school hustle I remember was when we had band camp and we were like practicing outside in the parking lot. Like there were some kids who came in who weren't in band, but they were in the school and they were just making grilled cheese sandwiches out of like their trunk, and like lines would form. People would pay like the $2 whatever for a grilled cheese sandwich. And the booster moms got that shut down because we were supposed to go to their concession stand to buy food instead. So they didn't like the competition.
That is literal mafia shit.
It's literal
like
mafia.
literal mafia shit.
The mafia mobs. Yeah, like, we got to shut down this grilled cheese operation. I don't know why I sounded more like Elmer Fudd there.
Yeah, I don't know why they're
more
just
like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, but that is literal mafia shit. All right, we'll do some
mafia.
It wasn't really a side hustle. This was weird kid behavior. But did for elementary school lunches, did y'all have like square pizzas also?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
like oven pizzas.
Yeah. I don't know how they serve them to y'all, but they had them in like these paper like pouches or whatever. They throw the slices in, give them to the kids. And if you had a cheese pizza, the cheese would adhere to the paper. And I had this one classmate that would regularly ask people for their cheese paper. He would not buy lunch. But anyone that bought lunch, he'd be like, "Hey, can I have your paper?" And I'd be like, "What do you mean, so and so?" And he would take everyone's discarded paper sleeves that had cheese stuck to them, and that would be his lunch.
That is really upsetting, man.
Yeah,
that's like the saddest fucking thing ever, dude.
Here's the thing, though. This was not a kid that was like in unfortunate circumstances. He was a rich kid doing this.
Yeah, it's still unsettling.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Whenever,
like,
okay, so
what?
like, whenever like Valentine's Day would roll around or like birthdays, like, you bring little treats to the classroom, his mom would go all in. His mom was a sweetheart. She was so nice. She showed us this picture that she took with Christina Yamaguchi or Christy Yamaguchi. I'm like, that's random but sick. So we knew that homeboy was rolling in it because he would always have the newest shoes. He'd always have the newest games, newest gadgets, but he would get on everyone's case.
Lunch?
Never lunch. And he would get on everyone's case for their cheese paper.
Yeah, he just wanted the leftovers. Like, give me a leftover paper cheese. It's the only way I can feel anything.
That can't be enough nutrition for a growing
of course
boy.
Not.
And can I tell you about a school lunch that I'm realizing now is a scam?
Please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we used to have these things called pizza dippers. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but it was the ingredients of a pizza, but not made, and they would serve it to us as lunch. It would be 2 breadsticks, a block of cheese, and a cup of tomato sauce.
Deconstructed pizza.
The idea was like, oh, you would like take the breadstick and dunk it in the sauce and then eat it, and then like take a bite of the cheese, and you'd have like all the makings of a pizza.
Yeah.
But like now I'm just thinking they're just handing us cold raw ingredients.
Yeah.
And like, this is lunch for you today.
Stupid.
Yeah. It's fucking
And
sad.
we thought it was the coolest thing ever. We were so excited when pizza dippers were on the menu.
Pizza
We were like,
dippers.
oh, it's just bread and cheese. We're so
Pretty
excited.
good. Pretty good branding.
There's not even
Pizza
a
dippers.
real protein there.
That sucks, man.
No,
Oh
yeah.
man. It sucks, but I also want to try it. All right. We're gonna have some pizza dippers and we'll come back in the voicemail section of the podcast. That's right. If you didn't realize, this is a call-in show. So stay tuned. Voicemails on the other side of the break. See you in a second. Welcome back. Voicemail Dump Truck. We're here a little early. That's right. We're going to be doing the show live. If you want to catch it live, we're doing it an hour earlier for the next couple of weeks while we make room for Abby's new podcast, show, Marry Me Tomodachi, which is debuting later today. First episode free. Get in while you can, while the getting's good. And we're looking forward to that. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, everyone helping out on that program. All right, let's kick things off in the voicemail section of the podcast with our own lovable Jesse Vitelli as he chooses the very first email or voicemail.
There's one in particular that sticks out to me, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Kind of hard to explain. However, I am going to go with the obvious one here, which is super uncomfortable.
Ooh.
You swerved me.
You thought.
Hey, Dump Truck. It's Jason from Missouri. Have you ever... What are some weird names that you've been hearing for children lately? And are any of them super uncomfortable? I may have a coworker whose daughter's name is Kyrie, like from Kingdom Hearts. They're very Caucasian. But like, I don't know, I can't say nothing. But what do you think? Bye.
Kyrie's not a crazy name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a Kyrie Irving, but if it's like Kyrie, like Kairi, like from Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. Kyrie.
Wasn't there also an 80s song?
It might just be the Kingdom Heartsness of it. Maybe you could just tell it's named after specifically the Kingdom Hearts character.
I don't know. I hung out with a kid the other day named Xehanort. Like, it could just really be anything, you know?
Xehanort.
I feel like there was a good decade where people were just like, I don't care. We're calling our kid whatever. And I feel like people have pulled the reins back a little bit. I don't know. That's just in my little suburban New Jersey anecdotal experience.
It's always the rich people's kid names, right? Those are always the ones that like are just so stupid, and I don't understand how these things happen. The famous people ones, right? Like, Elon Musk naming his kids a sign or a math equation, stupid shit like that, right? That's the only thing where I'm super rolling my eyes, right? I could never be I'm going to name my if I had a kid, I don't think I would name them after like a character, right? I don't think I would ever do that from a video game or a show or anything like that. I don't, but I won't yuck anybody's yum over there. If you want to have Amy Rose, your daughter, that's fine.
Soap McTavish, yeah.
Yeah, soap would be a fun name, actually.
Soap's not a bad name.
Soap McTavish.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna sound weird.
Say it.
I don't like. There's not a lot of kids in my life. Like a lot of my friends don't have children yet. Like I don't have any like nieces or nephews, so I'm not really thinking about like baby names. It's just not on the top of my mind.
Yeah, I don't. I'm with you, Mike. I don't think I would name my child after a character in fear of like someone repurposing that character and making them shitty.
Right, you never know. Like, remember when the Overwatch people had that character named McCree and they had to change his name? What if I I love that character and I name my son McCree, and even they are like, we can't have this person named McCree anymore. What do I do with my actual human?
You patch the name just like they did.
You had to. Your name is also now Cassidy because your corporate overlords have made that decision for you.
You have to drop the baby patch notes.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I wonder if you feel like this, Jen, because like I'm always just drawn to the biblical names, right? I'm always like, Michael,
you're a biblical guy,
the Dominics, like all these, if the saints and angels, I'm like, those are names, and it's just something that's I'm used to. I don't know. It's probably kind of vanilla and boring.
I'm not gonna like call anyone out, but when I hear it, I get upset. Like those names are out there. I feel like they're like full presidential last names from like the 1850s that they've decided to name their kid, like a Hamilton, or something where I'm just like, okay. You hear in like someone is anything with like 3 or more syllables is also
all the old man names are back.
Ears.
I have a nephew named Harrison, right? I have a Walter as a nephew now. So yeah, the old man names are back, and it's kind of cute. I like those.
I think that's okay. Harrison is for me is a little too close to the sun, but sure.
Yeah. When I was at the airport, there was like a group of teenage girls, and they were like running around the Hudson News thing. And I went up to one was like, "Oh, come on, Skylar!" And I did giggle to myself. I was like, "Of course, her name's Skylar." I don't know. I just laughed and walked.
I understand that. Every now and then, I'll hear a kid named Cash, and I'm just sort of like,
I do know someone named Cash.
Yeah.
I don't
know how to feel about that.
Is Cash short for something? Because I can't imagine
Cashmere.
Cashmere.
Cashew.
Cashew.
Cashew and pistachio.
We should name people like we name our like gamer tags, right? Like imagine my name was like FaZe Jesse. Like literally we just put FaZe in my name.
Oh brother, we're not far from that, man. Come on.
We'll get there. It's what we name people after flowers all the time, but we don't name them after nuts.
That's a damn shame.
There's like pet names. Like I've heard someone call their kid, "What's up, Peanut?"
Peanut, little Peanut.
Walter is short for walnut, so it's like that word.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah,
and Peter Can.
Yep.
Building off that, Walton Goggins, it's actually Walnut Goggins.
Walnut.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
He changed it after Walnuts got canceled.
Yes.
Yep.
Remember Baby Nut?
No.
Baby Nut? No.
We have never rejected something faster as a society than Baby Nut.
I knew Jesse would know.
EOA.
Yeah.
That showed with the Super Bowl one year and immediately shut down.
Oh, that was
Baby Nut.
That was Mr. Planner. That was Mr. Peanut's kid?
Yeah, when they said we killed Mr. Peanut. And then
right.
Baby Nut during the Super Bowl, and everyone was like, nope.
Nope.
And then the world shut down. It was crazy.
It was the only thing all of society agreed on.
Right. That's right. I remember. Yeah, Mr. Peanut died.
Yeah, Mr. Peanut died.
Things haven't been
at the ripe old age of 1,000. What's that?
Things haven't been the same since.
No, the world literally shut down a month later after Baby Nut was born.
That's true.
We still honor his life. All right, thank you, caller. I want to get to the next voicemail. Mikey, why don't you have a crack?
Yeah, sure. Give me sequel.
Remember how in episode 2, Attack of the Clones, they made Waldo look different than episode 1 by giving him a little hat? A little sequel hat? Well, if you were in the sequel, what piece of clothing would you add or change to your attire? Thanks. Love you.
Love you, caller. What a fucking delivery. Mikey is broken.
I don't know what I've thought about without realizing how much I have thought about the sequel hat now that he has verbalized it. Because it's like, we got to show the passage of time with Watto. What are we gonna do? They give him a little stubble too, but give him a hat. Then we know he's different now. The sequel hat. Oh, I'm gonna think about a sequel hat for a long time now. I just want a sequel hat. Gosh, can I just have Watto's hat? I wonder if you could buy Watto's hat. I'm going to investigate
Isn't it
this.
a fez?
In my mind, he's wearing like a fedora.
No, it's like
it looks like a Charlie Chaplin hat.
It looks like a little disc.
Yeah, it's like a little Charlie Chaplin hat thing.
Oh, like a little safari hat, you know?
Yeah, I want a sequel hat now. Damn it, I don't see it for sale anywhere.
Jesse,
little hat.
Yeah, Jesse, I feel like you'd have to get a small hat.
I was thinking small hat. I was also thinking if I really wanted to like shock everybody, belt buckle.
Ooh,
big belt buckle.
No, I don't think that it's tough to make that very prominent, you know?
You wait and see this belt buckle show.
It'll be a big one.
It's gonna be just like two big guns, just
somehow intertwined. I like that.
Yeah.
Can I have a trench coat in the sequel? Like, oh, Mike's back. And he has a trench coat now. What does that imply?
That'd be cool if you started rocking like Raphael's trench coat.
Yeah, exactly. But his has big flasher energy. I don't know if I want to look like a pervert.
Oh, God forbid.
Yeah, maybe more like a dust coat is what I'm thinking. Like, like the cowboy kind of thing. I guess I'm still in a cowboy thing, right? A duster. Is that what they call it? I want a duster.
Yeah, duster. That makes sense.
Yeah, it'd be real mysterious. Like, whoa, Mike's been through some shit. He's wearing a long coat now. He used to only wear graphic tees or like button downs. What's this about?
What's wrong with Mikey?
Wow, life's really taken a turn ever since Anakin Skywalker left.
I want to have like tinted glasses. I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like
Bono.
like regular lenses, but they're tinted sort of blue or yellow, something like that.
I was thinking
Are
red.
they rose tinted?
Red.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go, Jesse. That's right.
Rose.
You're always looking back.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Through those rose tinted lenses. There you go.
Just a little extra Delulu.
Anybody want to hear a little breaking video game news from Jason Schreier, by the way? PlayStation
Okay.
is shutting down Blue Point.
Wait,
Shutting
for real?
down. Jason Schreier's reporting it.
Well,
Shutting
you
down
can't
Blue
trust
Point.
him. I mean,
Shutting it down. The last thing they did was the Demon Souls remake that everyone liked. Then they were told to make a live service God of War game that they just canceled. And now instead of just having them make another remake, they are getting shut down, according to this skeet from Jason Schreier that I just read that was linked to in chat, by the way. Sorry to put video game stuff into this call-in show, but what the hell?
that's crazy. What are we supposed to do with that? Do we take a voicemail over it? Like, I don't understand.
I think we just gotta. I think we
That's
were
a
done
live
with.
call-in.
Yeah, I think we're done with sequel hat. But ooh. Let's. I guess we just go to another voicemail.
Wait,
I guess you're right.
Backlar, what's your look for the sequel?
Oh yeah.
I honestly, it's probably just like a fancier pair of glasses. I don't know. Like, it can't be a hat situation, obviously, because it's just.
Can you get glass chains?
Ooh, buddy, I'm not against that, man.
Yeah.
It's like the chain from my wallet made its way up north.
Yeah.
And now connects the frames of my lenses, dog.
The
I like
iced out
it.
librarian. Yeah.
Yeah. Have like little charms off it too. Can you do that?
Yeah, you get like little silver hockey pucks and sticks.
I like it. Thank you, Jen. It sounds like you were holding on to that one for me. I appreciate that.
I was just staring at your face here, and I'm like, what would make sequel Backlar? I'm like, oh, glass chains.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, look how iced out he is now. That's crazy. Something advantageous must have happened in his life since the first movie.
Yeah. Oh, the eye patch would go very hard on somebody though. You show up with an eye patch, and that's the ultimate like, holy shit.
Dan has
Some
two
things
eye patches.
Have happened in between this movie and the other movie, and I must have missed like an in between comic book somewhere or something because this guy lost a fucking eye.
I know. Yeah. I wouldn't voluntarily do it though. I thought that's where you were getting at in the beginning there, but it
I'm
seems
not
like
asking you to poke your eye out. No.
No, well, you could still wear an eye patch without having,
Yeah, if you're a phony.
If you're a phony, yeah. It's like those people who have like lensless frames.
Yeah.
Right?
Stolen valor.
Stolen fucking sight valor. Give me a goddamn break. All right. Thank you, caller. Jan, your turn.
Double down.
Hey, it's Mark. I was thinking about the Double Down sandwich from KFC. I think people overreacted to it. What was the big deal? At least for me, I ate the same amount of chicken, probably more if I just got a bucket of chicken. It didn't seem that obscene. What was wrong with America? Love you, bye.
Interesting point, caller.
Now,
yes.
I have a question for Jesse here. Jesse, since you started to work out, I'm wondering if any of your like ad algorithm has changed and trying to push protein on you, because I feel like now,
absolutely.
Yeah,
100%.
Oh, protein is like the
protein's
thing
the new
right
thing.
now.
Yeah.
Protein water exists now.
Oh
like
my God.
they're putting protein in anything that they can. And
Pop-Tarts have protein. I was watching the Pop-Tarts Bowl this year, and they were heavily pushing the protein one, and he had muscles.
Very bad macros on that, but yes, they do have protein. However, the KFC Double Down, probably incredible protein device.
Yeah. You get
macros
chicken.
Probably dog shit.
Yeah.
But you could probably get a lot of protein out of them.
Yeah, you get chicken and cheese. That's hella prote right there.
That's hella protein.
I mean,
the calorie count though, probably not great.
Yeah,
It's probably 1,000 calories at least, right? Like,
Yeah, so you would need like 100 grams of protein to make that like kind of worth it.
yeah,
which
I'm sure is nowhere near.
There's just something obscene about it. There's, I don't know. Even though like we eat just fried chicken with our hands, there's something about just clawing a sandwich of fried chicken that is just it's a smidge obscene. I don't know.
Well, it's the fact that the buns were chicken patties, right? Like that's
what it is.
We had like a real moment in time where I think a lot of companies were experimenting with how do we replace bread?
Right.
Because I don't know if Friendlies was a thing by y'all.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. They had a sandwich that was like a hamburger, but instead of just buns, it was 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. So it was like grilled cheese, hamburger, grilled cheese.
That's just.
And then like Applebee's had the burger, but the buns were like a tortilla. So it was like a quesadilla.
Yeah. But see, every time I hear about one of these, it makes me think of Dr. Nick telling Homer Simpson when he's trying to gain weight to like use Pop-Tarts instead of bread for your sandwiches, right? Like I can't get that out of my head.
Pretty much
we
that.
had a moment with that, and I think the KFC Double Down was like the peak. Like, what could we possibly get away with replacing the bread of a sandwich with? And it was like 2 chicken cutlets. That is actually where we hit the peak.
I had on the mountain. I had a bread bowl. You guys have a bread bowl?
Oh yeah,
Familiar?
Yeah, I've had a bread bowl.
New England clam chowder in a bread bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
When you go to PAX East, Boston, you get a bread bowl with some clam chowder in it. That's.
What do you think, Mike? You're hesitant? What do you think?
No, I've had some bread cones in theme parks, specifically at the How to Train Your Dragon Land and the new Epic Universal joint. It's like a bread cone covered in everything bagel seasoning, and inside of it is mac and cheese.
That's too much.
I was expecting a protein.
Yeah.
Is there pulled pork in there? I don't think there is. I think there's probably a protein option. I think it's just more carbs in it. Actually, it's really good. You don't feel great after eating it, but it's good.
Nope.
All right.
I used to work at a soup place that is synonymous for making bread bowls and clam chowder here in the Bay Area, and sometimes there'd be people that would order 2 bread bowls. Someone would get an extra bread bowl with their soup and bread bowl, and would
I don't
eat
like
both.
this person. I don't like that person.
And you would just eat the second bread bowl like raw. You would just like raw dog it.
It's so fucking weird.
He would rip it and then dip it into the soup, and then eat that.
He's missed the point.
The outsides of the bread bowl.
This person's missed the point. They're not thinking. They don't get it.
Just get a regular bowl of soup and then get bread on the side. At that point, you're defeating the whole purpose.
Oh, that hurts my head.
Also, sometimes I don't know which of my fucking coworkers did this, but they suggested to him as a goof, "Hey, you should toast both bread bowls."
The food crimes that we are airing
Wow.
out loud in public right now. It's
Dan's not
embarrassing.
even here.
It's embarrassing. You ever have New England clam chowder, Mike?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that the red or the white?
Nice.
Yeah.
Ace Ventura, 40-year-old joke. Is that what we're
Yeah,
doing?
it's a good one. I like a chowder. I'm more of a bisque boy. If you give me a lobster bisque, I am a very happy Mikey.
When you say it like that.
Yeah, that's like my favorite soup adjacent thing. You can put that in a bread bowl too, and that is very, very, very good.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's your answer, double down caller. Appreciate the voicemail. All right, my turn. Let's do millennialness.
So I just watched all of Nirvana, the band, the show, and I was just wondering, what do you guys think are some great examples of like shows or movies that perfectly encapsulate millennialness? Possibly to explain to like a younger generation what being a millennial was like. I know a lot of people say that about HBO's Girls as well, but just want to hear your opinion.
Thank you, caller.
New Girl.
Yeah.
New Girl.
I think that's very good. I think New Girl, Always Sunny.
They're such freaks in Always Sunny, right? Like
but I do think like the comedy inside Always Sunny, like I'm starting to like, especially with Nirvana the band, the show, like I don't know. I feel like if I showed that to a 60-year-old, they would be like, when's it funny?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I just don't think it would register. And I do think, I think like Wayne's World is maybe indicative of that too, where it's like,
but
there's
that's
something
starring,
there with
that's
millennial.
starring boomers though, right? Wayne's World,
Well, they're
right?
boomers now. But I think the comedy there, like I do think it's like the Chris Farley comedy sort of stuff. I don't know.
I think
Wayne's World is Gen X is what they're saying. Okay, that's fair.
I think Jesse's onto something. I think anything with Zooey Deschanel is very millennialness, peak millennial coded.
Like 500 Days of Summer is probably up there.
I saw someone
Joseph
in chat.
Gordon-Levitt, also very millennial.
Yeah,
very millennial.
Someone in chat said Broad City. That sounded like a good
I love Broad City.
Sure. Is there? But most shows are very city based. I'm trying to think if there's anything a little more like, I don't know, suburb-ish that also captures that vibe.
I think there's also like a whole level of like internet culture that fits into this. That's like Salad Fingers and like any of the
Homestar Runner.
Like, all of that stuff like is very millennial.
Yeah,
like, just very specific time on the internet.
Yeah.
Homestar
I would show
Runner
Homestar
feels
Runner.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Homestar, like I would even say like Aqua Teen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
sure. Parentheses negative, but I don't know about parentheses negative.
Buddy, what do you mean? You had 15 great seasons on that. What are you talking about?
15. They kind of have all been great.
SpongeBob very millennial.
SpongeBob very millennial.
I think it's transcended millennial at this point.
Yes.
It's just such a big brand, but it was millennial for a very long time.
Yeah.
Right. Is Rick and Morty millennial, or is that actually the Zoomers who claim that one? I don't know if we want it.
We'll let them have it. Zoomerlennial, maybe.
It's probably. Parks and Rec. What do you call? Because that is like the most Obama era show I can think of. Right? There's so much unearned optimism in that show, and I love it. But it's like we did it, everybody. The liberals won. It's kind of the vibe sometimes in that show.
Yeah, it's very like hope, like 2012 Hope Corps.
Yeah,
yes.
It's like our power of friendship will get us through anything, and I like that. It's a great fantasy. It's fun for that, but yeah.
I think maybe on that same tip, Abbott Elementary is kind of like, this is just the existence of millennials.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Late stage millennial.
Even though I've never watched it, I feel like regular show.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, good show.
Love regular show. Oh my lord. I didn't know.
What was
What's that, Jesse?
Adventure Time.
Yes.
Adventure Time. Yeah. Adventure Time keeps lingering in a way. I don't watch it, but like I feel like every few years, like here's another Adventure Time limited series, and here's like a HBO Max only movie. I'm like, there's just always like a whiff of Adventure Time still lingering.
The millennials crave it, And I'm
guess
them.
they can't get enough of it. I said, well, as somebody who would like beg for a scrap of Steven Universe, I'm a little resentful of it, I suppose. But we're supposed to get some new Lars of the Star spinoff show. I'll take it.
On the other side of this millennial talk, I have started to hear in the wild people say like, "Oh, that's such a millennial joke," or "That's so like." Used in a very pejorative kind of way. And I guess I'm understanding the joke. I just like, I don't know. Like, I think a lot of it is like born out of like people who saw Austin Powers in the theaters, and like,
sure.
Like their comedy intelligence sort of evolved off of something like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I've definitely seen those things thrown out there, and I just want to know that we have to stick together and we have to stay strong
with our mustache tattoos on our fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right? Exactly.
Oh no.
I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but there's been like a TikTok trend, like your Instagram trend, of people being like, "This is what it was like living in 2012 Williamsburg," and it's like them listening to like Passion Pit, and they're wearing like the very like Zooey Deschanel outfit, and they've got the mustache tattoo, and we're like reclaiming this like BuzzFeed era 2012. Wow, everything is so great in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and I'm like, this is not what that was like at all. We are. And I forget what they're calling it, because like we at the time it was just like, oh, you're a hipster if you live in Brooklyn, and now they're calling it like optimistic millennial or something, and I'm like, why are we branding it this way? I hate this.
Because that's the only way people can like understand things is if they have a very generic sort of like categorization title, right? Like you have to be able to slot everything that you've ever experienced in your life into like one of 100 little individual categories, and then you're like, oh, I know what that is. It seems like that's this sort of like modular learning. I don't know. Seems silly. I'm with you, Jesse. I do like optimistic hipster though. That is a funny concept. All right, thank you, caller. I wonder. I gotta imagine like millennials make up the majority of our callers, right? Like we, of course.
Oh yeah, I would
imagine.
You asked me to look up our demo recently, and I'm like,
no, that I know. I mean, that I know. Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I thought it was.
Yep.
90% women. Who knew?
Wow.
Proofs in
they're
the pudding.
big Mist fans.
There you go. That's what they're tuning in for. All right. We went to Twitch chat for the next voicemail. They chose Scoot.
Zach from Oklahoma. I need to know from Bacalar. I would like to rollerblade, as they say in the 90s. I want to strap boot wheels on my feet. I have money. I need to know what's good out there. Do I get the triple wheel scoot? Or do I get something else that is unknown to me? Please let me know.
Brother, you're going to have to skate quicker than you talk. Let me just tell you that. Okay? If you want to go anywhere, if you want to move at all right? I don't know, actually. I've not bought rollerblades in 20 years. I have hockey rollerblades. I think they're Bowers. Oh no, they're Missions. I don't know. I know. Honestly, I hate to break it to you, caller, but like, I am not fluent in contemporary rollerblading trends. I could tell you which ice skates to buy. I don't know. Do you have any of you guys have tips on rollerblading? We just went over how none of you can skate, so
yeah. Well, I was trying to do just.
No, it was just Mike. It was just
me who hurt myself. So and
I can rollerblade.
That's the 2x2s. I don't know what they call that, but that was just good old fashioned. That's 2x2 wheels.
A roller skate.
Okay, yeah, the 2x2s. I still hurt myself badly, so I never dreamed of the inline stuff. That seems insane to me.
Man. What do you mean that seems insane to you, buddy?
I just don't even know how you get going. It's like it's just a line of wheels. Like, how do you not? I feel you just fall immediately.
Why did the 2x2s have more like inherent momentum than the 4x1s?
It's not the momentum, but 2x2s. I can see how they can sit flat at least, right? Because they can have enough surface area to sit flat. The inlines, you're constantly it's just all wheels and lines and like I feel like something's gonna go wrong.
It's so much
not
harder.
enough surface area. Yeah.
What I think roller skating is harder.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
The 2x2s, the roller skate is so much harder than a roller.
Yeah, because the point of contact is that much more, covers more surface area. At least on the blades, you are getting like a thinnish kind of line.
Yeah, it's also easier to stand on them when you're standing on roller skates. If you make any slight movement that you're not ready for, you're like going to
that is how I broke my wrist. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. That is what happened to me. That's how I hurt myself. Jeff Grubb in chat said Mike shits himself when he sees a bicycle, and that's a good point. I never thought of them as feet bicycles before. Right? Like
you can ride a bike though, right? Can you ride a two-wheeler?
I can ride. I can ride a bike. Although if a 2x2 of a 4-wheeler was an option, maybe I would have taken that back then as well. I'd be like, this seems much safer.
I feel bad, caller, that I don't have rollerblade advice for you. I don't know. Remember the brand?
You can't fake it.
Remember there was a brand rollerblade for a while. Are they still around? Do you remember that? Maybe they were bought by someone, but there was definitely a brand. I remember. Oh, the K2s. Oh, do you guys remember that K2s with like the little? They had the little grinding plates on them, so you could do like tricks with them and shit.
Oh yeah.
With the super small wheels.
The one piece of advice I would give you is, so like by me, there's a place called like Play It Again Sports. Like there's probably a used sports like hockey equipment store you could go to, and they have pretty good return policy. So you could always like go buy like kind of a pair of cheap skates, try them out, see if you like them, and if you like them, keep them or go return them and go get a different pair. So you could like kind of rotate in and out with cheaper pairs of used skates to figure out which ones you like, and then maybe go buy a better version of the brand that you've been trying. It's about the best advice I can give you.
Rollerblade is still a brand, and they're still making some pretty cool skates. I mean, like my instant recommendation is like we got Dib hockey rollerblades for the summertime when he wants to go outside with his buddies, and like I just think those are probably the best built and constructed, probably all around. I mean, if you don't know how to skate, I don't know if caller said they knew how to skate. I don't know, but like. The back brake. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The brake on your right foot. Yes. I love that shit, man. I thought that shit was so awesome. I take that off right away. They obviously don't come on hockey skates, but find what you need, I guess. Try them on. That's a good advice from Jesse. Try them on somewhere and demo them.
Because my algorithms love showing me people that I fall in love with instantly and I'll never meet or see again. There is this one girl that I've seen that has strap-on roller skates that she just throws onto her shoes, and then she'll just be like skating through an airport, hella swaggy and stuff.
That doesn't seem safe.
I remember the
I can't trust
Skechers that had the built-in.
Yes.
Wheels,
I can't trust that.
Not Heelys, they were the other thing.
I remember that, Jesse. Yes. Yeah, I don't know about that. Caller, go to Dick's. Go to Dick's and like try on the rollerblades and see what happens. Worst thing you do, you fall into like a rack of hockey sticks. What's the worst thing that happens?
Or an escalator.
Yeah, just go to the single story Dick's, okay? All right. We went to YouTube chat for the next one. They chose Tremors.
Yo, it's Joe from Hawaii. 2 statements and a question. First statement, I just want to say that Kayla and Mike Minotti in bank robber mode would be a lot like the couple that tried to rob the diner at the end of Pulp Fiction. Statement number 2, as far as movie games from the Bombcast, I would love to see a sequel to the Lost Planet games set in the Tremors universe. Dan, you know what I'm talking about. That'd be the shit. And then the question, whenever I listen to the Bombcast, as long as I'm in the room, whenever the email part comes up, I always say, along with Jan or whoever else, I always say, emails. Is there anything that you guys always find yourselves singing along to that you hear in your daily lives? Anyway, love ya. Later.
That's a good question. I feel like at one point there was like the very sort of like the routines of like daily commuting, I feel like I would like, you hear like, all right, Jesse, you hear like the subway, like stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Like that, that kind of thing. Like
This reminds like Dan told a story about his dad. Like every single night, part of his routine was he would put on Family Guy, and I think he would like either jump in the bed or fling his underwear away right when like the last boop happened. That song, he's a Family Guy, bump bump, and then he would throw his whitey tighties at the screen or something. I might be misremembering the details.
I don't remember this at all. When was this?
yeah, this is new to me, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if he told me this a content or if this was a private something like that. Something about his routine.
Wait,
I can't believe I'm learning this against my will.
Yeah. Paul would do this?
Maybe. Like I said, it's something about Paul Riker. It's nighttime routine and the Family Guy intro. And I might be making up every other detail involving his underwear.
And is he just naked after? Is that the implication?
Well, he might sleep naked. That's fine. It's not. I mean, I don't, but some people do that.
No. That's fine. I didn't realize it was a bed thing. I skipped over that. I thought he was just like still on his.
No, this is like his
chair.
bedtime routine. No. It's like it's time to sleep, and I think for some reason in my mind he may dramatically like enter the bed this way. He might like straight up jump in the bed and immediately fall asleep right when that happens.
He would do this for himself?
Okay, so Slicken is saying this story's been told many times. He dances to the song and grades himself each night. Oh, it's a hip thrust. There's a hip thrust he does. That's it. He does a hip thrust. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that his hip area was involved, and then he grades himself. And I think he'll text Dan the grade for the night. I think something like that. Yeah. So
What a fascinating relationship.
Yeah,
That's weird.
That's what I thought of.
It's weird. Fascinating is a very diplomatic way to put it, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you, caller. Let's get a couple more under our belts here. Jesse, let's swing back around to you, bud.
All right. Let's go with you think is good.
Okay.
Hey, it's Nathan from Tumwater, Washington. Tell me about a movie that a lot of people don't think is good, but you think is a good movie.
Death to Smoochie.
Oh.
It looks like Jesse's been warming up for this question his whole life.
Oh, no.
Okay. Number one.
Let's hear it.
Daddy Daycare with Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Fantastic film. Would put it in the pantheon of some of the greatest films ever made.
Okay.
Fantastic film.
Uh-huh.
Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise.
Yeah. What do other people think of National Treasure? Because I love that movie.
It's great.
People like National
People
Treasure.
like it. It's hard to tell.
It's fine. I think it's fine.
It gets memed a lot, so it's hard to tell if people actually like it or not.
Because I do think it skirts a fine line of like very dumb but also very watchable.
Yeah.
So I think it's able to wear a couple different hats at the same time for the better.
Yeah. I think recently that the War of the Worlds movie, which it's so bad it's a good thing, yes, but I loved watching that movie. I thought that movie was a hoot.
Wait,
as they say.
the ice the
Yes, the recent one with all the Amazon shit in it.
I can't. I don't. The reason why I stand so firmly against enjoying that movie is because it gives people. I don't want to reward it. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like your dog took a shit in the kitchen and you're just like,
look, I'm sure it lost people. I'm sure it did not make money and in fact lost a lot of it. So I can't give it too much of a boon, but I don't know. Something about watching that movie was just incredible.
Jesse, did you have another movie that you?
Yeah, because you did say number one, and then that was it.
So a more recent example is I don't know if you're familiar with Red One. Came out
that's the Christmas. That's the Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, the Rock Christmas movie with Chris Evans and a jacked J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus.
I heard that was like crazy.
Bad. Like it is a bad film with like bad CG. But if I saw that movie when I was 8 years old, I would have thought it was the coolest Christmas movie ever made. Because it's just secret agents doing cool stuff and like fighting snowmen and like doing all of this crazy shit. I'm like, oh yeah, this movie is perfect. As an adult, it's like, I can't believe I just watched that, but I will defend it because I do think my theater was having a blast watching that movie. Everyone was super excited. It was
I've
the
heard
only
this
movie
from
I
other
saw in
people.
theaters
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah, you know what you're getting with that with the red one, right? I mean,
Sometimes you would think.
Yeah.
I think this one comes up a lot, but the live action Mario Brothers movie, I just like that movie. It's insane. It's really
It's
weird.
a really cool thing to look at.
Yeah, I never have a bad time watching that movie.
Speaking about John Leguizamo, I hold it in a very special place in my heart. I think it's on my like top 5 movies. But how do other people feel about Romeo plus Juliet?
Yeah, people really like
Is that
it.
the Leonardo DiCaprio one?
Yeah.
That is a millennial fucking movie right there, dude.
Yeah, there we go.
Fucking, it's just so perfect because like John Leguizamo's scene at the gunfight at the gas station and him just going, peace? I hate the word peace.
Yeah, dude, it's good. I think most people, it holds a special spot in a lot of people's hearts, I think.
Okay.
For sure.
We talked about it earlier, but Jumper.
Oh.
Jumper is a movie that I like a lot.
Yeah.
That's probably not that great.
Other Hayden Christensen films, actually. Little Italy is a bad movie, but I like it a lot.
I never saw that.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I won't do that. I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. I think a lot of like the 90s weird comedies. Like this wasn't 90s, but like I'm really fond of like The Whole Nine Yards. I think that's really, really funny.
Yeah. How do you feel about Wayne's World 2?
Love it.
Because most people are like, not good. I still have a real good time watching Wayne's World 2.
I think Wayne's World 2 is like an A- to Wayne's World's A+, if we were doing that.
It's definitely not as good, for sure.
No, but it has very memorable moments. The first Wayne's World it just gets me. I don't know.
Sure. It's good stuff. It's good. Oh, yeah, I like that Coneheads movie.
That one, dude, that's a good movie. That's funny as hell.
Yeah. I had a period of time I was thinking about the Coneheads a lot. Do you know that Coneheads movie is largely based off of an animated special made by, I think, Hanna-Barbera for like a pilot, and it didn't get picked up. But basically, like, the first act of the movie is just that, with them crash landing on Earth and having a teenage daughter and all that stuff. Yeah.
Wasn't it? So, but it was an SNL skit too, right?
It was an SNL skit, and then they made this animated special, and then basically took that and turned and extrapolated it into the live action movie a bit later. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about like just SNL movies and how weird they are. I wish I could. I feel like it'd be a coincidence if I could say I liked that Superstar SNL movie, but I did not like it.
Oh, see, I do.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one for you then.
That checks
one,
out.
yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah.
I mean, I just Stacey loves Molly Shannon. And I mean, that movie is just insane. It's completely insane. There's not even like a script. It's just people yelling at each other. Like, Tom Green's in it, right? Oh my God. Holy
Has
shit.
anyone seen it? It's Pat.
Yeah, I've seen that.
How's that one?
Isn't Dave Foley from Kids in the Hall in it?
I don't know. I did not see it. I mean, that skit was nothing but just like, oh, it's an androgynous person.
Yeah. That doesn't really feel memorable in a good way.
No.
I think Wayne's World might be the best SNL movie.
Yeah. Honestly, that like Blues Brothers, right, is one that counts. I know people like Night at the Roxbury. Haven't seen that.
Night at the Roxbury has its moments.
MacGruber is one now too, right? So look out for Dan.
He's not here, so his vote doesn't count.
The
but
Lonely Island movies don't count in that.
I don't think those count.
Okay.
No, it has to be based off of a skit.
Oh,
and there's no
okay.
Right. So like there was Blues Brothers. They were on SNL. And there was Wayne's World was an SNL skit. MacGruber was an SNL skit. It's Pat was an SNL skit. Coneheads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, caller. Let's go to Mikey.
Oh shit. Me again. I will pick Jesse Vitelli.
That's me.
Hey, how's it going? This is Cam from Kansas City. Question for Jesse Vitelli. Name a woman.
Name a woman. Thanks. Yep, knew that was coming. All right,
take your time.
Two if you're feeling spicy.
Yeah, can't pick your mom.
First, let you take the time in coming up with one. I also want to understand this. What's the joke?
It's what is the joke here?
There is no joke. He just really struggles with this.
Just really struggle with
it's a joke.
Yeah, no, it's just like an inside joke between me and the Kansas City crew. They actually got a cameo of Jesus for me because I couldn't come to New Year's this year, and it was Jesus asking me to name a woman. You can find it. It's on Blue Sky. I posted it.
Okay.
Just like a running gag.
The Jesus?
But if I had to, the titular Jesus of Nazareth, if you will.
Damn. Yeah.
So I have to name a woman, and I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you one real and one video game character. There we go. That's the bonus you get.
Okay.
Video game character Grace Ashcroft from the upcoming Resident Evil Requiem. We love to see it.
It's not out yet. We'll confirm later. Okay.
Not a real person, but
not a real person. Sure, the trailers are a lie. And the real one, the one that you've all been waiting for, Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
that is a real woman.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right, you did it. Bested caller. Is that your best?
Diversity. We did it.
We win. All right, very good. Thank you, caller. And great job, Jesse. We'll go to Jan.
First hockey game.
Hello, dumpies. My husband called last week about going to our first hockey game and how to engage in crowd antics. Well, we went, and what we learned from the 17-year-old sitting next to us was that you should have the roster open on your phone with the opposing team's players' first names and hurl in such insults such as, "Hey, Joe, you look like a man who knows how to do his taxes." Beautiful. I'll never forget that one, and I have used it in my corporate job at least twice today. Thank you, dumpies.
Thank you, caller.
You're welcome. Thank you, caller.
Is this true, Bacalar? Do you have the enemy roster up at all times? Are you yelling at the other kids who aren't on Dib's team first name insults?
Well, first of all, you started with like what I was assuming is some level of professional hockey, and then you went to like youth sports.
Yeah.
And those are two wildly different things.
Well, the question stands for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, look, we all talk shit about the other kids on the other team the entire game because they all suck and all their parents suck. Okay, that goes without saying. That's a constant, no matter where you go. I've never seen anyone do this though, where they pull up the opposing team's roster and hurl insults in their general direction. I think I'm gonna go as far as to say that is some Bush League bullshit right there. Because what, right? I mean, like it's just this is not classy.
It's not
right?
classy,
Like,
but sometimes I could never do it. But sometimes I've been at sports and there has been a heckler by me, and at first I think they're tiresome. Then suddenly they throw one out that really makes me laugh because it's nonsense. I was in the bleachers for a baseball game once, and this one guy was just laying into the center fielder for the other team constantly. The guy's name was Wilkerson. I just remember this guy screaming "Wilkerson!" just the all 9 innings. And like at one point, Wilkerson wasn't even out there. I forget what was happening, and this doesn't even make sense, but it stuck with me. This guy screams, "I haven't been this bored since I watched Wilkerson's parents conceive him."
I mean, look, those guys are doing crowd work. Okay, like
they're like, it's
you know what I mean? Like
night.
they're doing it for the people in their vicinity. They're not doing it for the athletes. I mean, especially in hockey, where these brain dead idiots are like yelling into plexiglass, and then no one can obviously hear you. That's not how sound works. It's very hard to hear that stuff on the ice, and I think it's amazing when people scream like that. They're just so stupid. But yeah, I mean, they're doing it for the sort of like clout in their little section. They want to get a good laugh.
Wilkerson. I still hear it. This was probably like 20 years ago. I still hear this guy rattling my brain. Wilkerson.
I've been watching a lot of the Olympics, and I do like how European fans will whistle instead of booing. Have you noticed this?
No.
Oh.
I think it's like a cooler way to demonstrate disapproval.
Okay.
Than sort of saying boo.
It takes more skill, at least.
It takes a lot more skill.
I can't whistle. What am I supposed to do?
bring a whistle soundboard with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Get a slide
not a
whistle.
whistle, a whistle soundboard.
We should. What happened to us as a society? We do need more slide whistles.
Slide whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Imagine an entire section of your arena with slide whistles, and anytime
Right.
something bad happens,
Like one of those. That'd be sick. Hell yeah. That's classy.
Yeah.
All right, we have to save a couple for our premium situation here. So I'll do one more and then we'll say goodbye and we'll get out of here. I am gonna do Jan, do you have one that you want to hold for premium?
Maybe we should save most romantic thing for premium.
Okay, so all right, so then we'll do it. Okay, you know what, Jesse, you're here. It's your first dump truck, right? Is it your first dump truck?
no,
No, it's your second.
Like my second or third, but it's been a
All
long
right, to honor
time.
that, we're gonna do a dump royale. That's right,
Okay.
folks. Dump royale. Dump royale. We're getting through all the voicemails. It's a very special moment. Let's do Jerf Doesn't Share.
Hey, Dumpers, Julie from Long Beach. I was just wondering, do you guys have any toys that, like, your partner or your kids or your fur babies or anyone really, like, that you gave them that you actually enjoy playing with more than they do? My kid has these magnetiles, and I feel like I have way more fun building on the magnetiles more than he does. We all know that Jerf doesn't share toys, but I was just wondering, what about you guys? Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Thank you, caller.
Caller, you seem to have snuck in an insult at the end of your voicemail, and I'm not sure where you're pulling that information from. Do I not share my toys?
I think
this is related to a couple of weeks ago or something, right? Yeah. Or I think someone just said that you look like someone who doesn't share his toys.
No, I think weren't you talking about putting a lock in your office so Dib's friends didn't get in there to touch her stuff?
That's correct. That is not what we're talking about here, though, because they're little child idiots, and they're gonna break something in here.
They will break things. Yeah, kids break things all the time. I'm scared of them.
Yeah, they're dumb as hell. What do you like? That's not a sharing issue,
right?
You know,
right.
what are they gonna do with a Goxler? What are they gonna do with a main gear
They're gonna
computer?
break it. That's all they're gonna do is break it.
They're just gonna knock it over and have all the data spill out. You know,
I hate when my data spills out.
Yeah,
hate that.
It's like War of the
Hate
Worlds.
that.
Yep, exactly like War of the Worlds.
Boy, I live alone. I got nothing for this one. I've never.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Caller, all you've done is made me realize that like I'm very alone, and you know what? That's
Oh, you guys. Oh,
I'm fine.
guys.
No, I'm good.
I'm not fine. I want the caller to feel bad.
Okay, yeah. I feel bad for
It was
Jesse.
fun to me.
I'm doing great, except for my house being a mess. That's my issue. But like
Yeah,
otherwise,
and it's your only issue. That's just your issue alone.
That's it. That's the only thing keeping me from Hakuna Matata right now is this dirty house.
Bahalama.
I don't really have a good answer for this either. I do think like in the beginning of like the Lego entry in our house, it was more like me being the driving force of like,
sure,
Dylan, let's go build this Mario Lego. Like, isn't that cool? And him being like, oh, I just want to play Rocket League or something.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need to interrupt. There's just something so powerful about Jesse Vitelli just casually dropping a Bahalana and like
explain this to us.
It's
Wait,
like,
what did he say? I didn't hear it.
Jesse, please.
Someone said Hakuna Matata, and I was like Bahalana, and then Jan just lost it.
What does that mean?
In Tagalog, it just means kind of like just let it be, or like like
Okay,
shit happens, dog. But like the way like Jesse just casually drops it, it's just like I don't know why, but it's got some extra stank on it. And anyone that speaks Tagalog listening, like I hope you also keel over and start have a giggle fit to yourself because this again, it's just so powerful. And you know, if folks missed Arcade Pit from however many years ago, Jesse is honorary Filipino.
I was given that.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah. He's a
did.
Kuya.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not honorary anything.
Hey, I didn't learn any actual Tagalog, but my audiobook about the language family groups did talk about it a little bit, and I learned not to say Tagalog, so that's nice at least.
That's good. That's a step forward.
You'll get
That's a step
invited
forward.
then, Mike.
Next thing you know, we'll be eating Olympia.
I'm invited to the cookout?
We don't have those, but something similar.
Okay, good.
The Kabayan?
Kabayan. Close.
It sounds delicious. I would like an invitation.
You're not allowed.
The fuck am I invited to?
You don't share, so you can't come.
Yeah, look, okay, there's a couple things I don't share. I share the pinball stuff when all the kids are over. All these grubby, disgusting, germ-riddled little freaks.
You mean when we were there?
No, that was fine. Like, when we have a bunch of kids over, I turn them on and I just hope for the best. I turn them on and I just like cross my fingers. But there's one thing no one is allowed to just do.
Touch your keyboard?
No, they could play with a couple of my community keyboards that I just spread around the house. I'm talking about the drum kit. I'm sorry, you just can't. You just can't go to town on that, right?
I get it.
That's super valid. That's expensive and also going to make a lot of noise.
Yeah,
there's a lot of reasons why you don't.
It's so dangerous with kids with instrument because they do think they're just toys. Like I wanted to play the tin whistle for the nephews and nieces. Like, oh, that's cute, but then they want to play it. I always have this thing near me. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I got that thing on him.
That was you removed it from like a skin sheath. That was
I got the VMU here. I got my tin whistle here. But like the kid's like, I want to play with it. I'm like, one, it's not a toy. Two, gross. Absolutely not. And like if sometimes you capitulate just to get them to leave you alone. You can just hear their gross little kid saliva getting stuck in all the holes, and it's gross.
I have a big problem with some of that. Kids are they're so dirty. I hate that they're so dirty.
They're gross.
That's my problem. At least Dib's now at the age where he's like, I just played an entire hockey game. I should shower now. And it's like, yep, good choices. Right? Wash your hands, wash your body. Do it. All right, folks. Look, it's time to say goodbye, but we did it. We did the voicemail dump truck royale. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Jesse Vitelli, I hope you will join us for some premium dumps after this. Where can the fine folks stay in touch and follow your every move?
You can find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, Twitter, not Twitter, Facebook, whatever, TikTok, whatever. Mama Vitelli, Jesse Vitelli, you'll find me there. I'm everywhere, I think, except Twitter these days, or X, whatever we're calling it these days. I don't know. You follow my work at restart.run, where we got plenty of video game news, reviews, features, whatever. Follow us on all of our social medias. We also do plenty of fun stuff on most video platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the likes. But yeah, otherwise I'm just floating around. If you type Jesse Vitelli into Google, you'll most likely find me. I have the best SEO of any Jesse Vitelli out there.
It's true.
How many are there?
I don't know, but I have the best SEO because I have not been able to find any other ones.
Jesse's eliminated them all.
One of them.
Yeah, that's the goal in life, to be the best version of Jesse Vitelli.
That's me.
There's another Jeff Bacalor out there who's like, I think he's in like investing or something like that. He must be.
Are you doing better than him?
Yeah.
There's no way to know, but he must be so pissed because I've got like all the things.
Yeah.
There's a Mike Minotti lawyer or something not too far from me. Maybe a Michael Minotti, something like that. Lawyer, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good warm lettuce. Does that Jeff Bacalor share? Listen, we're not starting this, okay? I share. Everyone knows in this.
You won't even
chat.
share the SEO.
Wow.
Well, that's between me and the other Jeff Bacalor. I share violence with that guy. Okay. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you, Sean, for the editing. 707 Exit Flu is our phone number. Leave a voicemail between now and next week for your chance to have your voicemail reacted to live on the podcast. We'll be back next week with a brand spanking new show. Thanks for tuning in live if you're in the chats. And if you're tuning in after the fact, of course, thank you to you as well. We'll be back with a brand new show next time. Until then, see ya. Bye-bye.